Illegal abortion has killed more African Americans than AIDS, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and violent crime combined. Every week, more blacks die in American abortion clinics than were killed in the entire Vietnam War. And the largest chain of abortion clinics in the United States is operated by Planned Parenthood.
There's an army rising up. There's an army rising up, yeah, to break every chain, break every chain.
A lot of time y'all fail to understand. What we bringing out is wisdom. What we bringing out is understanding to our people. So-called blacks and Hispanics, you're just lost in the sauce. So we are here to bring you back to your original self, because you lost for self. You understand? Understand this. Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable, right? That's what the Bible said. Marriage is honorable, right? Marriage is honorable. Pay attention to what the Lord said. Go ahead, read it again.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable in all. Go ahead.
And the bed undefiled.
The bed undefiled. Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Why God said whoremongering and adultery God will judge? Because a lot of time our people will look at scriptures. You can read it as a novel if you want, but the scriptures, you have to have the understanding of the scriptures.
Right.
Be able to teach it, be able to understand it. You have to meditate in these words days and night. Now it's not that type of book that you will come, you understand it, saying that I understand.
Right.
Like you have Negro talking about, I read that book. That book is made by the white man tempt the book because he don't understand the book. The understanding of the book is not given to that man. Give me that book of Psalms.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Read it again, Joel.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The beginning of wisdom, you have to fear God. For you to have any wisdom of this book, you have to fear God. How do you fear God? Who can answer that? How do you fear God, sister? How do you fear God? What is the fear of God? What is that? The fear of God will allow you not to wear pants because that's against God's laws.
That's right.
You understand? The fear of God allows you to have a husband, not boyfriend. You understand? That's the fear of God. Because in the Bible, there is no such a thing as a boyfriend. That is husband. Then y'all would have stopped this abortion out here. Because y'all want to get freaky, guess what? You're going to go ahead and kill your babies. You understand? That's why you don't understand this Bible. This Bible going to bring you back to your old self. A self that learned God's laws, keep God's commandment. Sister, what is the fear of God? Who can tell me what is the fear of God? Because that's, the Bible let us know that the beginning of fear of God, when you fear God, God will give you that wisdom. What's the wisdom? What's the wisdom God will give you? What is the wisdom? We want to know about the wisdom. Go ahead.
Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
Understanding have all they that do his commandments.
You see that? When you fear God, you got the understanding how to walk in God. You have the understanding what is God wants you to walk like. Like a perfect example. America doesn't fear God, because if America will fear God, these women out here wear these pants out here, they would have repent. And the Bible says a woman not supposed to wear pants. The Bible says a woman not supposed to commit adultery, fornication. The Bible says you're not supposed to have a boyfriend. You're supposed to have a husband. You see that? But America promote their boyfriend stuff. Because that's why this clinic keep open up. This abortion clinic keep opening up. can go kill your baby after your own pleasure. After you commit whoredom with a married man, guess what? Now you find out you're pregnant. Now you go to the abortion clinic. You're a murderer, sister. That's what you are. You're a murderer. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Why God is letting us know that? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Get close, man. What's going on? What nation you come out of here? Now find out. Find out for yourself. They're all here. We do all the research for you. Where you at? Ephraim? Brother. You here? So this word is for you. Your biblical name is Ephraim. But your slave name is what? Your slave name is what? Puerto Rico. They call you Puerto Rico, right? So who call you Puerto Rico? Or nobody? Or you don't know nothing about your history, nothing? Then I guess I'm going to teach you then. I'm going to give you a... Yeah, that's it right here. Okay. What happened to your people here? Oh, now you started to be awake now. Yeah. Okay. But now willfully you follow the Thanksgiving. You keep Thanksgiving, you don't? But your family do. Or you cook pork. I'm saying that you don't do the turkey, but you do the pork. Okay, this is a commandment God gonna have for you. Give me that one in Isaiah 60. Listen to this. Since you're saying that you eat pork, the commandment of God was given to the children of Israel. That was one of the commandments we're not supposed to do. Well, I'm gonna reveal it to you today so you understand. Then there is a judgment by you eating the pork chops. There is a judgment gonna go out to you, brother. Unless you repent out of that, you're gonna die. Listen, don't walk away.
Isaiah 66, verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind the tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
But it's not swan flesh, it's a pig. Swan flesh is a pig. Am I right or what? You listen to the judgment. Go ahead.
Eating swine's flesh and the abomination.
God call it abomination. That means not good for you. Go ahead.
And the mouse shall be consumed together.
You see that? God's gonna destroy you, man. Because there was a law, you're not supposed to eat that. Oh yeah, that look nice. But give me the law on that. I'm gonna show you there is a law on that. No. I know what you do for God, but let's see what God said. Let's see what God said. Yeah. That look like you're a faithful brother, right? But listen to what God said, though. Listen to what God said. Listen to this.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28.
Listen.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
Listen. This one is for you, man. Listen.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
God said you're not supposed to do any cutting in your flesh. What is that? Tattoo is not a cutting? I thought you're doing it for God. You have done it for the devil, my brother. Yeah, you understand? When you got shot because of your wickedness, God gonna take you out, but God giving you a chance now to repent and get your mind right.
That's right.
The next time a brother shot you down, the next time you get another bullet, you know what's gonna happen to that bullet? You're gonna die in your wickedness if you don't repent. That's your day today. God said do not eat pork. God said do not put tattoo in your neck. And now we have to deal with that cross in your neck. Yeah, let's go.
Don't print any marks upon you.
Don't put any mark upon you, brother. That means you're a liar. Go ahead.
I am the Lord.
God said, because God said, you're not supposed to do no tattoo. You see that? You see that? Now we have to deal with the cross in your neck. Since you say you do it for God, now let's go to Habakkuk. That's what Habakkuk have for you, brother. Since you saying that you did that tattoo for God, God called you out, say you're a liar. Because God said do not do it. Now listen, I'm going to give you a chance. Oh, you want to speak?
Yes.
Okay, let me see what you got. What you got for me? No, go ahead, speak. I got to go. That's why I don't want to put it in the brother's mouth. Listen, that's why I don't let the brother speak on it. I got to go. So talk.
Did you know that just for you guys telling people around here that they are sinning and they're going to hell, you're committing the biggest sin in the world. Because only God can judge the people out here. You are not God. You are not God. You are not God. Mel Gibson, you're not God.
Just that, brother. You finished?
Just for you saying, yeah, you going to hell. You fucked up. You going to hell. So telling them what their faith is without you even knowing what these people faith for.
Listen, brother. Listen. Now I'm gonna put my mic down.
I'm gonna applaud for you.
Now, are you gonna listen now? Okay. Now this is the laws of God. Listen what the law says, brother. Because we're not here to condemn you. Listen to what the God says. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 7 verse 28.
Listen, brother.
But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their God.
You see that? This is a nation which should come out that don't obey God's laws. Go ahead.
Nor receiveth correction.
You see that? All we're trying to give you is correction. Don't do it, brother, because it's against God's law. That's all we're doing. Go ahead.
Truth is perished.
You see that? Because the truth is perished from you.
Because the truth is perished from you, now we have to bring you to your common sense.
Right.
Let me show you what we're trying to do to you. So in case you don't understand. Give me Psalm 19. Give me Psalm 19. I'm gonna, you understand? I'm gonna see that. You're gonna see the love we have for you, brother. Listen to this. Read it.
Psalm chapter 19 verse 7.
Go ahead.
The law of the Lord is perfect,
Because we want
Want you to be a perfect man. Listen to this.
converting the soul.
That's what's gonna change when you keep the law. You're gonna know that in the laws of God is no tattoo. You understand? No, if you read the Bible, you would have known that's a sin to have a cross in your neck. You would have known that's a sin to
When
wear.
I was 14, my brother.
But listen, the cross though, you have the right to take it out now, right? Let's bring the cross.
Money for that.
You see that?
Because you care about money before you care about God.
It costs money to take it off, buddy.
I'm talking about the cross, brother. You put in your neck the chain. You can take it off, trash it.
There's nothing wrong with that. But listen what God said about that, the cross you got in your neck. Let's go to the cross in his neck. Since he's saying that tattoo he do it when you was young, now you got an opportunity now to see how if you're a liar or if you're a sincere brother.
Why didn't you get this out of church?
Because it's not of God. The church is not of God, brother.
That's right. That's right.
That's why we fail. Why do you think we are here, waking up their people? Because their churches is not doing they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. How many church we have in our community? Why are people still sick?
Right.
Come on, man. Listen to what God has to say to you, man. God loves you. For you to stand in front of us, God loves you.
Verse 18. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it?
Hey, Papi, don't go nowhere. I want to talk to you real quick. All right, check this. Now, hold that up. Hold on. All right, you from Puerto Rico, right? Where you from?
Brooklyn.
Where's your father from?
Ponce.
From Ponce, Puerto Rico, right? That's where my family's from. Now, you rocking the cross. He just read out, the cross has to do with what? The Bible, right? Where did you read about Christ who died on the cross? The Bible, right? Your parents taught you the Bible, right? So now, hold up.
I'm a parent.
Okay.
I'm a foster family.
Okay, your foster family. Okay. So regardless of the fact, the origin of your belief in God comes from the
My
Bible.
family sold drugs and didn't go to church and went to jail.
So did mine.
My
So did
foster
mine.
family
So
took
you
me to church.
you talking to one like yourself. So now I want to show you something. You got that cross on you and your family's from Ponce, right?
Yeah.
You see this image right here? You see that image right there? Right? That's a Taino king. Right? What do you see them doing to him? No, he's not being crucified. He's not on a cross. Hold it up. Hold it up. That is a friar who was sent from Spain to convert the natives of the island of Puerto Rico. Right? This is a native king. They are burning him alive that he will accept the cross. And you know what he said? He said he'd rather die than accept the cross. This is your forefather.
That's right.
He was burnt alive to denying the cross. And you was, hold up, listen to me, brother. Listen to me. But yeah, you got the cross on.
That's right.
Now that we're showing you at the same book where the cross came from, supposedly, that it's easy to wear the cross. It is a sin. Now you're going to ignore me. I'm talking to you like a man and I'm being truthful to you. I'm talking about your ancestors. You know why we out here like this, brother? Because we're disconnected from our heritage.
That's right.
That's what we out here teaching. We're trying to empower our people by bringing them their heritage. You know why? Because you're walking around calling yourself Puerto Rican. That is a mockery. You are not rich, nor are you poor.
That's right.
We are in poverty. We are in poverty. They got abortion clinics up the block from our homes.
That's right.
They encourage us to abort our own children. They encourage us to wear a cross that our own ancestors would rather die than wear.
Right.
Right? Get that you will discontinue from your heritage. Bring that out. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something.
Who's encouraging you to do abortion? Because I don't believe in no abortion.
That's your sister. That's your personal belief. That does not change the view of the people. Bring that out. Hold on, bring that out. I'm dealing with him. Bring that out.
But you brought up a whole other subject and he don't get pregnant. I get pregnant. I'm the one that's pregnant.
We're gonna split you. Just be patient.
I'm not gonna be here that long, but
How long you got?
I'm not to leave. But what I'm saying is he can't say that people is sitting there saying that they are
The blacks are discontinued from our heritage. You know why? Because when you trace a name back, Bobby, it goes back to a Spaniard slave owner. It does not go back to the Taino Indians. You understand me? The last name Martinez, Gonzalez, that all goes. So your father's Italian or Puerto Rican? Your father's father? He's Italian, from Sicily. You sure about that? So that means that you're not Puerto Rican then, you're Italian. So either way, so for everybody else, either way, our people rock the cross. They taught that in their homes. You understand what I'm saying? We are destroyed people who are discontinued from our heritage. We're the only ones. The Chinese aren't discontinued from their heritage. The Italians aren't discontinued from their heritage. We are the only people that are discontinued from our heritage. We are so discontinued from our heritage that a cross that was forced on our people, burned them alive to accept it, we tattoo it on our backs like idiots. Because we're lost. That's why Christ said, you are destroyed. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, my people. He didn't say the people. He said his people. Bring that out. Yeah, finish reading that.
Jeremiah 17.
Read it again.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
Dad?
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
So what heritage did the Most High give the Israelites? He gave them law, statutes, and commandments. And at the same image that they burned the cacique king, he was wearing fringes with a border of blue. But homeboy left because he can't deal with this information. Because it's excuse me?
You want the woman, bring
Yes. The whole point of it was to impress the woman. Now that he got shut down, he walks off. Alright, so now I'm gonna deal with your question. What's your question?
My question is, you said that they going around giving us the option or making us believe in abortions or whatever the case is. That's bullshit. And excuse my French, but that's bullshit. I don't want to be on that. I'm a woman. I don't believe in abortions. Just because you see people talking about abort or whatever, I go to Planned Parenthood. They don't tell me to abort nothing. I got raped. I had my son, and I don't believe in abortions. You can't sit there and say that everybody. Because people running around, abort this, abort that. There's too many options out here for you to abort. You don't know what that child is.
We're not talking about this. We're speaking about the nation in general. Now, the difference is this. You have not done that. The majority of our sisters have. 98% of the abortions take place not based on money, it's based on I'm young, I'm not ready. They're getting banged like this just for fun.
That's right.
5% is from the rape, 1% is from incest.
Right.
So again, we're out here not for an individual. We're out here as the nation. Now you was all praise the Most High, you're married and had your child, that's great. But not every sister like yourself can say the same.
Right.
The majority of y'all are not doing that.
Right.
The majority of y'all are not married. Out of
Right.
every 3 of y'all sisters, only one is married.
Right.
2 are single mothers. That's statistics.
Right.
You understand? So when I'm speaking about you, we're speaking in general.
Right.
As a whole. Because we're
Right.
out here not just for individuals, we're out here for the nation as a whole.
Right.
And the majority of sisters are not keeping their children. The majority.
That's
You're
right.
the very small percentage that do. But majority of y'all do not.
Right.
That's what, so you're right what you're saying
Because I felt some kind of way when
you should not feel unless you were part of the who I'm talking about, you're mad about it. You're not mad, you shouldn't be mad about it if it's not you. You understand?
I wasn't mad. Mad is for dogs.
You felt some kind of way. But you should feel no kind of way if it's not involving you. You didn't kill your child. You didn't abort your child. They have. If you did, I see how you'd be offended. But you did what you did. All praise to the Most High. I kept on mine.
28 years old. Only pregnancy ever.
Excellent. But a majority, you see what's behind you. See right there? Right here behind you? That's very rare, that. Very rare. You understand? Seeing a man hold a child like that, that's very, very beautiful as rare. Hold up, give me some something real quick. I know you gotta go. I know you gotta go. But let me sit you real quick. 7:23. So again, we're not gonna cut somebody out. We're out here dealing with the nation as a whole, not individuals. You understand? Because individuals will be here forever. Right. But we're doing it as a nation. Right. The nation is majority-wise is killing their kids, and there's hidden agendas behind it. Ever heard of Margaret Sanger? She was the founder of ParentHood. She was under the eugenics program, right? Was set up by the Nazis to create a superior race, right? And to remove all the inferior races, right? You understand? They were sterilizing us in Germany. Did you know that? Right. Okay. The experiments of Planned Parenthood was used on us. Right. They felt they were going to remove all the undesirables. We'll remove them and bring all the desirables. Feeble-minded. That's why if you notice on TV, they have shows like John and Kate Plus 8, 20 and counting. But black folks, oh my God, you're going to have any more? But amongst other nations, it's okay, it's cute, it's adorable, it's a sitcom. You understand? That's as a whole.
What about down south? Down south, they got thousands of kids.
That's fine. That's fine, but understand, I said before, majority-wise, they're not doing that. The Southern mentality is different from up here. Very different. But this is up north, it's very different up here. And everyone down south slowly is following up here. That mentality down there is happening. Down there is happening up here. It's spreading.
In the early 20th century, the white elitists who made up the eugenics movement were no longer just philosophers and academics. Now they were industrialists and billionaires who had come to embrace a worldview that was essentially identical to the eugenics movement. The same individuals and corporations who had once made millions on the backs of slaves were now willing to spend millions to get rid of them. But that didn't mean that these guys were interested in being public crusaders for the eugenics movement. They were certainly willing to be the brains and the money behind it, but they would hire crusaders to do the dirty work. And the primary one they settled upon was a woman named Margaret Sanger. She was the founder of the American Birth Control League and the publisher of its newsletter, the Birth Control Review. On a practical level, the relationship between Sanger and these elitists was basically a marriage of convenience. In order to advance their common agendas, they needed a front man and she needed money. And the whole thing would be held together by this kind of bizarre obsession with race and class. The result was that the American Birth Control League became the driving force behind the American eugenics movement. Eugenics would no longer just be a philosophy. Sanger and others like her were going to put it into practice.
We are paying for and even submitting to the dictates of an ever-increasing, unceasingly spawning class of human beings who never should have been born at all. Margaret Sanger, 1922.
The laws of nature require the obliteration of the unfit, and human life is valuable only when it is of use to the community or race. Madison Grant, 1916, co-founder, American Eugenics Society.
The black man has never been a competitor, but has always been subservient to the white race. And just so long as he remains subservient, his position is secure. And just so soon as he becomes a competitor, his fate is sealed. Dr. Benjamin Hayes, eugenicist, 1905.
The American Birth Control League was wise enough to get their program of population control across by using what had worked in the past, the same code words that had established the institution of slavery and that was also used by the early eugenics movement was once again used by the American Birth Control League. The Margaret Sangers of those days did not come out and say they were trying to eliminate black people. What they did say, they were trying to rid society of the feeble-minded. They were trying to rid the society of the criminal. Well, she was successful simply because of her eugenics friends for the past 50 years had put those labels on minorities and African Americans, and therefore society was more or less desensitized. In effect, the code words hid the agenda of Margaret Sanger and the eugenists. At that time, they did shift over to what they call the quality of life. It was a philosophy unquestionably used to target the poor simply because what the quality of life at its core meaning was that poor people really didn't have a reason to live. Only the white, those with status, had any chance of a meaningful or purposeful life. The solution for the poor now was not to eliminate the circumstances that would cause poverty. Their solution now was to eliminate the poor, eliminate the impoverished, and just wipe them off the face of the earth.
The practice of birth control among the majority of colored people would probably be more eugenic than among their white compatriots. The dissemination of the information of birth control should have begun with this class, rather than with the upper social and economic classes of white citizens. Walter Terpening, Birth Control Review, 1932.
In virtually every community where Negroes dwell, one finds them in fat times and lean alike, contributing a disproportionate number to the roles of the dependents and delinquents. They make excessive demands on the white man's charity and overtax his patience. Newell Sims, Birth Control Review, 1932.
Read that. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 23. Yep. Hast thou children? So he's saying, hast thou children? Go ahead. Instruct them and bow down their neck from their youth. What does that mean, bro? That's your daughter, right? I can see it. It's the same exact face. Read again. Hast thou children? That's the question. I have children. He says, hast thou children like yourself, like she does? Go ahead. Instruct them and bow down their neck from their youth. What does that mean? Bow down their neck means what? Bow down their neck. I don't know the exact. I'm just asking to see what mind is that. It means disciplinary action. It means keep them in check. Right. Go ahead. Hast thou daughters? Now he's asking the question. I have two. How many do you have? Oh, praise. You have one. Go ahead. Hast thou daughters? How many? You have a child. You have a son, right? Yes. Okay, good. Go ahead. Read again. Hast thou daughters? Go ahead. Have a care of their body. So God's saying, as a father or mother, have a care for your children's body.
Attention. America is on the brink of destruction. America, according to the Holy Bible, is called Babylon the Great. America has spent billions of dollars to keep something secret from you. But I'm here to let you know, to all you black men and Latino men, you're not blacks and you're not Latinos. You make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, conquered and destroyed between 1492 and 1620, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, according to the King James Holy Bible 1611. Conquered, destroyed, renamed, reclassified. According to 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 40 to 45, you are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are your forefathers. Those are your ancestors. Wake up. Christianity has conquered and destroyed our people, brainwashed us, set up and based upon lies. The deliverer is Jesus the Christ, the Black Messiah. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.